More news later in the show.
Miles north of Bangkok lies the town of Lopburi. It's been inhabited for over 1,500 years and is currently home to 57,000 people. Its rich history has bestowed many ancient ruins from past civilizations upon the town. But today, what really attracts people to Lopburi are the town's resident macaque monkeys. For over 500 years, they've made the area around the ruins of the Prang Samyot temple their home. For locals, these monkeys are said to bring good luck, and whoever hurts one of them will face great misfortune. Transworld Sport travelled to Lopburi recently, not to see the ruins or the monkeys, but rather to meet up with the town's most famous son. Thongchai Jaidee is Thailand's top golfer and is considered one of the greatest players Asia has ever produced. We caught up with the 36-year-old as he took a few days' break from his hectic life on tour. Jaidee's journey to the ranks of the professionals has been unlike any other golfer playing on the PGA or European tours, never having received any coaching as a boy. Instead, he taught himself everything about the game. He didn't play his first 9 holes until he was 16 and turned pro at the unusually late age of 29.
I grew up in a house which backed onto a golf course. One day when I was about 12 or 13 years old, I found the head of an old 5-iron golf club which someone had just discarded. I got a bamboo stick and tied the head to it. This was my first club. I used to sneak onto the course with this club when there was no one around and hit some balls. It was great fun. That was my first experience of playing golf.
At the age of 19, Thongchai began his 2 years compulsory national service in the Thai army. But he remained there for a further 9 years as a paratrooper. He stayed on not for the love of jumping out of aeroplanes, but because it gave him the opportunity to pursue his dream of becoming a professional golfer. Whilst in the army, he was given access to the course close to where he was stationed. His superiors were so impressed by his ability with the club that they allowed him to spend the majority of his time working on his game.
I learned a lot from my years of service in the Royal Thai Army. Not only did I become much more disciplined as a person, but the Army also taught me the value of having patience and the power of positive thinking. These are all important qualities to have, and they've undoubtedly helped me as a golfer.
Since turning pro in 1999, Thongchai has won 7 tournaments. Last year at the Malaysian Open, he became the first Thai golfer to win a European Tour event. He shot a 30 on the back 9, which included the second hole-in-one of his career. The victory earned him a personal audience with Thailand's Prime Minister, who gave him a diplomatic passport to expedite his movement between countries on the European tour. Earlier this year, Jaidee successfully defended his Malaysian Open title.
At this stage in my career, my ambitions in golf are realistic. I don't think about winning a major, because that's probably beyond me at the moment. Instead, the big aim for me is to qualify to play on the US PGA Tour. That will be a great achievement for me, and I hope to make it happen within a year.
Thongchai is currently ranked 109th in the official World Golf Ranking, and so far in his 7-year career, he's amassed around $2 million in prize money. With his wealth, he's been able to establish his own golf academy in his hometown, where talented youngsters are given the chance to develop their game. Although parts of it are still under construction, it already has a driving range and 5 par-3 holes, soon to be increased to 9. Golf is hugely popular in Thailand, but because of the costs involved, opportunities for those from poor backgrounds are limited. It's Thongchai's wish to redress this situation.
I think we're giving an opportunity to the children of Lopburi and the surrounding areas. They really want to play golf, but they don't have the chance. However, with this academy, they have that chance. This project has been going on now for 6 years, but this year we've started to take it very seriously.
Along with a promising group of young golfers under his tutelage, Thongchai is also nurturing a talent much closer to home, his 3-year-old son, Touch. Remember where you saw this potential star first. Jaidee first made a name for himself stateside at the 2001 US Open. After coming through qualifying, he became the first Thai to play in a men's major and completed all 4 rounds of the event. If Jaidee is to fulfill his ambition to join the PGA Tour in the USA, he's aware that there's still a lot of hard work to be done. A couple of weeks ago, he failed in his first attempt to qualify for that tour.
I still need to work on my putting, and I have to make improvements to my driving, which has been inconsistent. If I can improve these 2 aspects of my game, then I'll be very happy. On the plus side, though, I can always rely on my swing. It's my biggest strength. I think that I swing well with all my clubs, and that's been the key to what I've achieved so far in the sport.
Considering the obstacles that he's overcome to become a professional golfer, it's likely that with his determination, he will be awarded his PGA Tour card in the very near future. With his projects off the course and his aims on it, 2006 looks set to be a big year for Thongchai Jaidee.